Hey everybody, so we are camping in a state park in Missouri, Graham Cave State Park. This is our, well, I guess our second state park this year. The other one was back in January before everything happened. So this is the first state park for this summer. And we've got a pretty nice little site here. It is a pretty busy, you can kind of see the other one over there. That's our closest one on that side, and then there's another one on the back side of us. A little busy. It said they were at full capacity and taking no more reservations for this campground. Now I don't know if they've limited how many people can be in the campground right now, but you know, I mean, it looked pretty empty as we were coming in, but then it did look like most of the poles were tagged, so I'm assuming people are coming in probably later this evening. So, hey, if you haven't subscribed to our channel yet, make sure you go down and hit that button and subscribe and hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified when we upload new videos. And we're gonna show you around the campground. There's the playground, and it is closed off. And there's a part of the campground over there. I'm not sure, maybe those aren't electric sites. They may be basic sites. I'm not really for sure. I didn't pay that much attention as we drove in. And this is the other part of the campground over here that we're in. And these spaces are spaced pretty far apart. They do have several spaces blocked off. See, now that one actually says occupied tonight, so somebody must have reserved that one. They're just not here yet. But you can see there's quite a few people here, but I mean, there's a lot of space between each campsite. Now, on the other side of this loop, how many spaces?
Probably 4.
Were actually blocked off. Said that they were not reservable. So they are limiting the capacity. Oh, I like that little trailer. That's cute. I've never heard of a mallard. Anyway, it's still, you know, it's pretty nice out here.
But what I don't understand
fairly
is
peaceful.
If they're going to block them off, why not space these out? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Squish all in one corner.
Yeah,
and block off the other half.
That doesn't make much sense. It should be like every other one. Here's our site. And that's our nearest on that side. And we have all this open space, which seems to be full of ticks. We've already found several on us. And then there's the nearest over there. Otherwise, everybody else is, you know, over there. We are going to walk this little trail and take you up to see the Graham Cave. Because we've seen it before and it's pretty cool, so we want to share it with you guys. Okay, this is not the Graham Cave, but we are on the trail to it. And I just thought that was pretty. The water running down. And it's a nice trail. They got it nice and cleared off. Oops, I'm gonna spin you fast. See, it's a pretty clear path, which is nice. Well, there's the cave. It's pretty good size. We'll walk up here closer to it. And I mean, you can sort of go in it. But it is fenced off, so you can't get like way back in there. They actually like built a wall in there. So it's not really as impressive when you get up close, except for that you can see how big it is. Well, now, how did people write on that? How many people did they have to stand on? Can you see them? There's people have wrote on the cave. How on earth? How many feet up is that?
Oh goodness. That's probably 15 feet.
They would have had to have a ladder or something. Pretty sure I wouldn't have put my name and city state on there. So imagine you're not supposed to write on the cave. So that is the cave. I don't know if you can hear all that noise in the background. That is I-70. The park, you take an exit off of I-70. Do you remember what exit? It was exit 170.
Yep.
Off of I-70. And then you take a little outer road, TT or something, I think it is. And it kind of sort of winds around just a little bit to get back into the park. But we're actually really close to I-70. So there's a lot of hiking trails in this park. What, probably 4 or 5 or more. The one to the cave here was only like 0.3 mile, and I'm not sure how much this one over here is, but the river one you said was 2.5 miles, and I want to say one of these in here was like 4 to 5, or maybe a little more than 5. So if you really like doing the hiking trails, there's plenty of them here for you. And then you can catch a glimpse of this cave here. Okay, so we got out our little magnetic screen. This is the first time we've used it. It's really nice out. It was nice out last night too. And we didn't want to run the air conditioner. We wanted the breeze to blow through. So we put the little magnetic screen up. And hopefully you can see, there's Darby. And we have a pet gate on the inside, because she'll come right through that screen. But this way, she can see us and not be like pinned up, and she gets fresh air. And we got to figure out something for the bottom. We haven't quite figured out what we want to do there, because obviously our door is shorter than the screen. So it's kind of right now just hanging out. We've had it tucked up inside, tried that. We're not sure what we want to do with that. We're thinking maybe like a little tension rod or something just to hold that down in place. But it seems to be working pretty good, and it's a lot better than having that big screen door that we had. Grill up some burgers for lunch. I made those really thick. I'm starving. Are they done yet?
Well, you can eat it if you want.
So it's a really nice evening to sit here. Campfire going. Really nice out. Hey, what are you watching?
Art of RVing, of course.
Awesome. I'm gonna watch too.